Hello, and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm your host, Lord Fenton. In today's video, we're doing The Fate of Atlantis, Episode 1, Part 1. In this episode, we're going to get into the realm of Elysium. Yes, we're going to do that. However, here's a very important thing I'm going to tell everybody right now. You need to at least complete the quest to find your father, and he'll give you an item, which is very important. However, you need to defeat the 4 mythical creatures, including the Sphinx, by riddle. You cannot do this quest until you do that. And once you receive the item and see the cutscene between Cassandra / Alexios and Layla, well, that means you're good to go. If not, you'll have to do it. So you need to return to Atlantis right here. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. Otherwise, get ready for a journey for the Fate of Atlantis, Episode 1. Now that we have arrived, here's what's going to go down. There'll be a long bunch of cutscenes for this before we go on towards the gateway. Yes, this is going to be very long. However, this is not bad at all. This DLC has a lot more exploring to do than the Legacy of the First Blade. So, if you love exploring, guess what? You fit right in. If not, well, I don't know what else to tell you. But still, go over here and talk to your contact. So let's do that.
It's time, Keeper, to fulfill the most important part of your task as the one who holds the staff. Are you ready to begin?
Whatever it is you have planned, I'm ready. Anybody there? Victoria?
Layla? Nice timing. Looks like I've been able to establish a secure connection with polymorphic code. Hacker-free. It's good to have you back.
How's Kiyoshi?
You know him, resilient as ever. He wouldn't want you worrying.
Sigma team. I can't believe those bastards found the Altair too.
Turns out our signal was being corrupted by the Juhani Otzoberg himself. Guess he was bored of playing Black Cross and tracking down the Juno cult. I should have known some desperate hacker from Erudito would flip on us. Their fingerprints are all over this.
No way! Otso heard everything? If he tells the rest of the Templar Inner Sanctum what we're up to, we'll have every armed Abstergo goon on the planet after us.
If Berg hasn't found you yet, we're still a step ahead.
Then as long as I got you as backup, what are we waiting for? Let's see what this great seal is all about. Where's Victoria?
You'll see.
All right then, here we go.
Hello, Layla. Heir of memories. We finally found each other.
I guess rebels always find a way. It's nice to meet you in the flesh, Alethea. Or in the hologram?
It was only a matter of time until our realities crossed in one way or another. It seems as though we're not alone.
Victoria? What are you doing down here?
Layla, it was way too dangerous to let you do this alone. I wanted to keep an eye on things personally. Who's this?
This is Alethea, the voice from the staff I was talking about. Of the Isu, Victoria. Can you believe it?
I've had nothing but time to study the patterns of human speech, so I should sound less like a talking stick.
Are you sure we can trust her?
Don't worry. She's a friend. She wants to help us with the staff.
It was always known to me that the heir of memories would embark alongside the Keeper, Cassandra. You weren't in the plans. Can I trust you?
Of course you can. I'm her doctor, and I need to be here to keep an eye on Layla's vitals.
She'll keep out of the way.
No matter. This journey is yours and Cassandra's. You'll need to build up the strength to withstand the staff's corruption. As Cassandra finds power to fuel both her and the staff, you too will feel that physical connection.
So you want Layla to go in there? I don't think so. Who knows what exposure to even more First Civ tech will do?
Not me, Victoria. I'll go into the Animus and experience it as Cassandra. Right, Alethea?
Your journey starts at the same place the Keepers did. The Animus will show you her way through the simulations.
If you're sure, Layla, we'll have to be extra careful. I'll be here to monitor you with... her. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Wish me bonne chance.
The Keeper shares blood with those who came before and is connected to the Elysium. The blood that is shared must also be offered, and the Great Seal will open for us.
If you say so.
Welcome, Keeper. You've entered the great throne room of Atlantis. What lies in this room are remnants of Isutech I've adapted in order for you to begin your journey. I'm sure you have questions.
You told me this room was meant for the air of memories. But I got in so easily.
You paid for it in blood. Blood that looks quite like ours when you look closely enough.
Mater always told me there was power in our blood. I guess she was right. This place... Did Pythagoras know it existed?
No, I wouldn't show it to him. This room was built by the Isu to house something else. These thrones were once just thrones. Now they contain my simulations. Don't worry, I'll show you.
There's more I have to do.
Always, Keeper. When the staff belonged to Pythagoras, he used it selfishly for knowledge. He was weak where you aren't. You will endure lifetimes until the air of memories takes this burden. The only way to carry the staff's weight is to find the strength to wield it. You'll find that strength in Elysium. The underworld awaits, Keeper.
The... What? I'm alive. If I'm alive, how can I come back from the underworld?
These portals are simulations. They were made by me for you. In Elysium, you'll find power sources known as Keeper's Insights. This will affect both the Keeper and the heir of memories. Moving forward in the underworld will be essential to finding all the sources of power.
You're asking for blind trust, Alethea.
You pledged yourself to me and our common cause, Keeper. Never forget that I'm on your side. I won't let the ones that came before control your fate. Find the strength within you and show the staff your worth. Approach the first portal when you're ready.
Now that quest is complete, Trials of the Keeper. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to be facing a new bunch of enemies. They will drain your adrenaline bar as soon as you enter the world. Yeah, you get a nice welcoming committee. So first thing we're going to do is enter the simulation of Elysium. That's what we're going to do right now. That's the good news. Bad news is we're going to be facing new foes. Yes, you're going to be facing a whole bunch of new foes that are very dangerous. So make sure you're prepared for this because this is going to be a long DLC series. Well, episode 1 really, but still. Get everything ready and good to go, and then you enter this right here. I will not return until combat and any or all cutscenes are finished. So here we go.
Alethea needs to work on that landing.
You don't belong here.
Oh, shit.
I'm losing my patience. I will enjoy this.
No one stands up to Persephone's guards, let alone best them in battle.
Tell me your name, or you're next.
I'm Hermes. As you're holding my proudest creation, that means you're a descendant of Pythagoras. I know just why you're here. You need to harness its power. Now, your name.
The staff calls me Keeper, but you can call me Cassandra. What is this place?
Keeper, a great name with a great journey ahead of you. This is the paradise of Elysium, presided over by the mighty Persephone herself. Elysium was a gift from her husband, Hades. This beautiful realm she crafted in her image is the only joy she gets from the underworld. She's his prisoner. But she's come into her role as queen with much aplomb.
Elysium. Resting place of heroes. When I was a girl, I'd dream of seeing it with my own eyes. Then why would Persephone attack me?
Most rulers don't take the sudden invasion of a lone outsider lightly. Speaking of which, the appearance of a living human is quite unexpected.
I'm supposed to go through trials and eventually leave this place. There was a great seal, and the staff talks... It's all very complicated.
Allow me to explain. The staff is a gift, not a toy. It can be a key, a weapon, and a way to attain power until the very end of time. Here, you'll find the means to control it before it controls you. After that, there is a gate that leads out of Elysium. But the only way to it is through Persephone, and she'd never allow that.
I need to get to that gate.
Try talking to her. Who knows? Maybe she'll convince you to stay. Or you could find Nekati, Persephone's top advisor and closest friend. Or you could prove yourself.
Prove myself how?
Persephone sent guards because she's concerned. There are reports of lawlessness in Defcalion's heritage south of here. Why am I telling you all this? You said it yourself. It's very complicated. Elysium may look like paradise, but we all have our secrets.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I've never had anyone ask about me before. I work west of here. It's a modest workshop. But all great things appear modest at first, don't they?
Maybe I should investigate Defcalion's heritage.
Persephone responds best to action. We need to smother them immediately if there's a whiff of trouble against her.
I could talk to Ekati.
You could, though she prefers to keep to herself. The dwellers of Pherea's retreat, which is to the east, might know of her whereabouts. I'd ask them.
I'm thinking I go straight to Persephone.
Not so fast. Give her some time to cool down. When you introduce yourself, you'll find her in her majestic acropolis, perched high above the asphodel fields.
What can you tell me about my staff? I need to learn how to use it.
Find my energy sources, the perceptions of Hermes, across Elysium to imbue both you and the staff with power. Only then are you ready to move onward. You can't wield the staff without them. Are you certain there's nothing else you'd like to know?
Quiere.
When you've sorted your affairs with Persephone, come see me in Minos' faith. I look forward to hearing about your progress.
I will.
I almost forgot. I've invented just the thing for you flightless humans in Elysium. The Wings of Hermes. Go, enjoy them.
Hermes. Oh, wait, that's the dude I chopped his legs off in God of War 3. Yeah, that was good times, but still, seriously, he's the one who created the staff. You did get from the Atlantis quest where you found your father. He hands you the staff, and then you know what happens afterwards. It's very sad. There are two quests. One deals with the staff we're not going to do in this video, since I am still actually on it finding the locations. We are doing a lover and a fighter. However, before we do that, we're in a new land, and there's a statue of Persephone up ahead, and we want to get a sync point from there. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that exactly. But still, mark a lover and a fighter, because you want to do that ASAP. Besides, you're going to learn some new mechanics in this game, which is pretty good though. I mean, I loved it. So we're going to climb Persephone's statue here and get a nice sync point. Actually, we're not. We're actually going to climb one of the pillars. This was a trap right here. I attempted to climb this way. Well, guess what? It failed pretty badly. Yeah, see, you can't get any reach on there. So make sure you go over there and grab the pillars before we do this. Reason being is these pillars right here, this one right here especially, is the easiest one to climb. Now, I'm going to jump off at a wrong spot. Now, good thing this is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, otherwise we'd be dead as a doornail. Do not jump from here. Instead, just keep on going. See, if you jump from there, you will miss the jump. We have to climb that pillar all over again. Still, I'm going to do for this video series right here is I'm going to just let these sync points go on. This land is actually very beautiful. I loved it overall. So what we're going to do is climb over here. Yep, grab wherever she's grabbing, climb there. This is going to be easy climb from here on out. So we're going to climb up here, and then after we get towards the sync point, I'm going to let everybody enjoy the view. Alright, that was easy. So now we have to learn how to use the Wings of Hermes to teleport. Yes, in this land there are wings and you learn how to teleport. Now we also did face automations, our new enemies. I'm going to explain that in full detail while I'm checking everything out. Automations can drain your adrenaline points. That's what you use your abilities for, and that's not good at all. I mean, it's real bad. So you need to make sure you have one of those abilities from the skill trees that actually regen your adrenaline. So this way you could at least survive it. Otherwise, well, just gotta knuckle it up. That's all I gotta say. Now up ahead will be boats. Any or all boats I will definitely speed through. Here's the main reason. Boat rides are boring in this game, especially in Elysium. But still, Just follow this path right here and you should be ready and good to go. Well, almost. So keep on going this way and keep on going there. There'll be a teleport up ahead. I gotta warn everybody, long load screens, just trust me. Especially on the consoles. Now if you have the PC version, well, you most likely have a very good PC, and guess what? Load times ain't gonna be a real issue. So we teleport there. Now we're in a village. So we have to talk to the troublemaker. That's our contact. Yeah, that's the troublemaker, so we need to speak with him. I'm going to refer him to that as the troublemaker. Trust me, he does cause a lot of trouble. Well, it makes you cause a lot of trouble, but still, that's the point being. So keep on going, you will discover stuff, and by the way, there are plenty of skill points you will gain here. I'll point that out in a future video why. So for now, just keep on climbing, keep on moving, and then once you're over here, we're going to talk to this dude right here and then see what's going on. Yeah, there he is, and let's see what's up.
You know I want out of Elysium. If you help me escape, I promise you'll never see me again.
As happy as that would make me, Persephone wants you to stay.
How long until you realize you're just one of her pets?
Watch yourself, human.
Careful, or Persephone will have you neutered. Oh, I forgot. She did that ages ago.
Didn't think the dead could feel pain.
I'm one of the few miserable fools around here who's actually alive.
If you're so miserable, why not just leave?
I've tried. If Persephone wants you to stay, dead or alive, you stay. Hades taught her well.
So you're the troublemaker I've been hearing so much about.
Adonis, at your service. With an army at Persephone's disposal and most of Elysium under her control, my troublemaking days are coming to an end.
What if I helped you?
And why would someone with their whole life ahead of them want to do that?
I hear Persephone has everyone in Elysium on a leash. I want to cut them free.
Of all the lies in the underworld, that's the best one I've heard yet. No one cares about the dead. Try again.
I need to find Hades' realm. If overthrowing Persephone is the key to escaping Elysium, then I'm in.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Did you hear that, my love? She wants to enter Hades' realm.
I'm going to find it with or without your help. We might as well work together.
Tell you what. Southwest from here is the Fortress of the Three Sisters. One of Persephone's strongholds. If you kill her overseer, destroy her torches of Hypnos, and steal Persephone's resources, all while avoiding the attention of her Colossi, then maybe I'll trust you.
Tell me about the overseers.
Persephone's most trusted and deadly servants. They are the eyes and ears of Elysium. Killing them will leave the queen blind and deaf.
Torches of Hypnos?
Constructed by the god of slumber, these devices keep human minds under Persephone's control. Destroy their centers to extinguish their flames.
I don't like the sound of Colossi.
The Colossi are best left asleep. They protect the overseers. Bloodshed wakes them, and they do not like being woken.
If you're the troublemaker, why do I feel like I'll be causing all the trouble?
What can I say? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Luckily for you, I'm both.
Welcome to Elysium's versions of Nations at War, minus the nations. Now Persephone has control of these lands here, and you need to weaken her graphs. There's a total of 4. I have a gut feeling that that might be a trophy / achievement. I am still discovering this as the recording of this video, but still, here's the deal. There's these light things you could shoot with an arrow. Overseers are like your leaders, however they're much more buffed up. Think of them as mercenaries on crack in some instances. And you need to do all locations around the world. Yes, that's right. Including the statues of Persephone you need to actually bust. So first thing we're going to do is get a nice sync point here, and I'll let everybody enjoy the view again. I mean, the view is great here actually in Elysium. Alright, this looks good so far, and we just got a nice corner of the map marked. We could also do more sync points if you want to. However, I am going to do the main quest, which is the Fortress of the Three Sisters. Yeah, that's our target. And I will also show you on the way why you should do all these objectives. This might help weakening Persephone. If not, well, guess what? At least you got some loot, cash, and prizes and whatever. Even some skill points. Yes, you'll get a lot of skill points in this DLC. Just trust me. So I'm going to go over here by the marker for a main reason. I'm going to try to lower that Persephone's influence bar, so this way it'll be less her being influenced and more of us causing some trouble. That's what you want for this DLC. So I'm going to go over here now. There's a teleport over here if we want to use it. However, we're not going to do it. Now up ahead will be some foes. I'll try to guide everybody through this. There's so many, but still I'll point out any new foes on the way. However, for now there's not much new here. These are the automations you did face when you got welcomed to Elysium. Well, guess what? This time they're a little bit tough. There's ones with the shields. If you can get the shield breaker ability, do that. Otherwise, do what you want to do. Get everything what you need. Loot up. They actually have some good drops too. Unfortunately, I have not found the shop how much are the epics as this recording, but still, I'm still exploring this DLC. Yeah. And loot up all the chests. There are nations chests too. Gives you some good materials. Now, when you see the supplies you want to burn, loot before you shoot, or loot before you burn, depending on which weapon, or if you have the torch to use. Still, just going to clear this area out. Yeah, you got to clear everything out. You want to make sure that influence bar of Persephone is down the drain. More of that happens, more likely you'll succeed. That's why I'm doing everything here. We're almost done with this area here. Once I'm done, I'll slow it back to normal speed, and we'll get the last item on the list, which is this nice chest here. Now, once you loot this chest, you'll get a score docked off of Persephone's influence. See, everything's done here, so the gardens is now complete, and we're going to go to our quest objective. This was on the way. You always want to do something like that on the way, especially if the DLC is majorly influenced by that. So what we're going to do right now is get going on that end. Alright, you see that structure up ahead? That is the Fortress of the Three Sisters. Yes, it is. It's a short swim, so I'm not going to even bother fast forwarding that, but still, we're going to keep on going. Now, here's my advice. If you have Poseidon's Trident, have it with you for one main reason only. During the course of this DLC, you will actually go underwater once or twice. That'll be in a future video, by the way. I'll mark that so this way everybody knows where the parts are that Hermes requires. For now, we're going to go to the use the Wings of Hermes and teleport inside the Fortress of the Three Sisters. Yes, we're going to kill one of the overseers. That is part of a trophy / achievement. There is a total of 4 of them. Once they are knocked out, they are knocked out. This is not like the nations at war. You take one out and another nation takes over, or you give it back to the nation you previously did crimes against. They'll put a new leader there. Nope, not this time. They are gone for good. And they do drop epics, by the way. So first thing we're going to do is go in here, and then I'm going to rush this footage until we get to the Overseer. So I'll explain what's going down. Now up ahead there are new enemies. Anytime you get busted from here on out in structures, buildings, or anything you attempt to destroy, they will come to life and attack you. They are very deadly. I do mean deadly. For instance, they'll shoot light beams, hit harder than your regular guards, and you're going to see why in a few moments. Still, make sure you scout everything out in this fortress of the Three Sisters, because you want to make sure you get everything in this one. Yes, this DLC is going to make you put some actual work this time, I hate to say. Still, it's going to make you play a lot more, so enjoy. For the record, I was a little bit rusty on stealth, and I did have my Spartan kick. This was a good idea to use the Spartan kick too, since it's really powerful. Still, use any tactics necessary, and at this point I'm using my rage this way I could do some more damage. And make sure you clear everything now. The supplies you're supposed to burn, like I said before, loot them up. You might get some sellable items or some new items, which is good. So I'm going to try to shank this guy. Nope. And shoot those tall little pillar thingies with the glowing thing. If you shoot them, enemies will take damage from them. And plus you'll get ejected done, which is what you want. So we're almost there right now to the Amazonian gal, which we are going to kill first. She is one of the overseers. Which, by the way, she is now automation 2. So when we go over here, once we get over here, then I am going to do is let the combat go on.
Must know better than to challenge an Amazonian.
Somebody fucking help me! An actual Amazonian queen. Rest in peace, hero.
Alright, that was not bad at all. It was pretty simple. So we just killed her for giggles, which is very important. If you're going for a trophy/achievement on those overseers, well, guess what? You have your task done. I'll put that in a future video on all 4, including this one and all the locations. This one's more of a give me, so you have 3 to go that are not a give me at all. So I'm clearing everything out at this point in this Fortress of the Three Sisters. There you go. 1 is done almost. We got a few more left to do. We need to kill off some named enemies. Yeah. There you go. Captain goes bye-bye. We did range there, so we're just going to kill some more enemies. And watch out for those statues coming to life. And there's a nation's treasure that gave you 5k plus money and some nice supplies too. So now we're going to look for more supplies to loot and destroy. There you go. We're going to take out some more foes. We got the one of those torches down. That's it right there. We got one more to go, and I'll slow down the footage towards the end of the last one, which is a chest here. Yeah, these new animations are pretty fun to kill, I hate to say. I mean, they're a little bit tougher. I had to improvise on many things, from using bow and arrows, being sneaky, just straight up melee. Basically, I was mixing everything up at this point. So we're going to just keep on going here and just keep on looking around for the last one. That's why I speeded up the footage. I was a little bit lost here. Yeah, you can tell I got lost in this portion of the video, but this way's the last chest, so follow my lead. Alright, so keep on going over here. There's a chest right there. Loot that up, and this should do it right here, besides looting up the little things. We got ourselves a nice helmet. If you love that helmet, then you keep it. If not, oh well. So we finished Fortress of the Three Sisters. We have to return to Adonis, the troublemaker. You want to kill any of those automations, go ahead. My advice is don't. I did rig the fire pyre, so in case we did ring the alarm, they will die. So we're going to take the shortcut as soon as we get out of this fortress here. Now, you use the teleports here with the Wings of Hermes. Well, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get out of combat. Yeah, you're technically not inside the fortress anymore. Instead, you're outside. So keep that in mind if you want to escape combat using via teleportation. And if you want to, you could dust the blue ones, give you more materials, which they give you a whole bunch of good materials there. I did a few off screen. Now we're out of here. I'm going to use the old map system here. I'll put all timestamps in the video for any point of interest, so people go look for them. So we'll go back to the collapsed tower, speak to Adonis, the troublemaker, and then we'll finish the video there. So for now, what we're going to do is hear him out. Now there's an Aphrodite's Embrace option, however, nothing will happen of it, so it's up to you.
You've brought me one step closer to my love. It's a good start.
Who is this love you keep mentioning?
The most beautiful being in existence. With a face so fair, to gaze upon it is to forget all others. Perhaps you've heard of her. Aphrodite.
I didn't take you for a poet.
She brings it out in me.
I bet you I could inspire a verse or two.
You sound like Persephone. Always trying to make me forget Aphrodite.
All right. What's next?
Not here. Come find my camp in Iapetos' ruins. Before you go, Persephone has overseers and torches of Hypnos across Elysium. If we're going to weaken her influence, we must destroy them. And we're going to need all the help we can get.
In our next video, I am going to do a quest that involves stealing and getting more parts for the staff that Hermes gave us. Well, that's it for today's video on the Fate of Atlantis, Episode 1, Part 1. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everyone.